got a couple episodes ago we talked some NBA teams
Mm,
who are in the hot seat to lose their star or stars.
hmm
Teams like Phoenix may end up with one out of the three stars possibly next year, or
Possibly none.
I forgot who else we even mentioned. But today I got a couple other teams, and there's different reasons for different teams, and I'll explain. So number one, I got Dallas.
hmm
You make the you know one of the most blockbuster you know off guard trades ever.
Yeah. One of the weirdest trades of all time. Probably the weirdest trade of all time.
And Kyrie did not sign up to play with this bullshit.
Fuck no,
Like
dude.
I get it. There's been moments in Kyrie's career where he's been a difficult one, and we haven't been able to see him on the
Yeah,
court.
yeah,
But
yeah.
bro showed up to Dallas very disciplined and ready to hoop. Was
Ready
very
to hoop
was very
with
ball,
Luke. It was fully, I need to change my game to play with Luca type of
and
focus.
it looked and it was
And it
they
worked.
were in the finals, and it worked. And now he's dealing with an injured Anthony Davis, and oh yeah, it's like what are we doing here?
A no Gafford. So now
So
AD's got to play
you
center
know,
when he comes back.
with the time left, I don't know how much more time Kyrie's gonna waste with a team like Dallas who's bullshitting him like this.
I agree.
And I would absolutely say if we're talking about the hot seat of losing their star that they got left, they already got rid of their star,
They're real stars, yeah.
but their other star they brought on, I think they are very close to having to potentially part ways with.
And then you just have a fucking AD trying to run a fucking
And it's not AD and
shit dick team.
Clay Thompson and Anthony Davis.
Bro.
Come on, bro.
Dream
Come
team.
on. All right,
That's probably like the least compatible team you could build.
Devin. How do you feel about LaMelo Ball?
He is cool.
Like, am I crazy to say that even if he was healthy and played 82 games, Charlotte would never figure out how to build around him?
Yes.
Like, no matter how you feel about LaMelo, like if you don't think he's the superstar people say he is, or if you don't think he's someone you could build around, or whatever,
I honestly think that he is.
mind you, he's still super young, and it's like, I mean,
He's like, what, 22,
I mean, how,
23
I mean,
maybe?
yeah,
I
old
think he's
is
23.
Lamelo Ball? I mean, he's definitely he's only 23 years old. Yeah,
Yeah.
2001. So,
But no, I mean, I think he's a. I mean, it's kind of similar to Trey Young,
mm-hmm.
but I think LaMelo has more room to grow and be a more complete player than Trey Young.
Oh, I mean, solely off of
Just solely off
just
size.
yeah, size alone.
But
He's
I
just
mean, he
gifted.
has the shooting ability. I mean, he's not as good of a shooter as Trey Young, but he has great shooting ability. He can run the point. He can do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, Charlotte, they have zero,
Charlotte
zero for him.
well, like I said, 82 games healthy, and they would never be able to figure out how to build around LaMelo Ball or any star, mind you.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just not the Charlotte Hornets. It's just not what they do. They don't know how to
no,
do that. They've never been able to do it, and I think, and especially when you got someone like LaMelo who, because this isn't like Zion where we're waiting to see bro play and we're just watching New Orleans just pedal along and try to figure it out. It's like
yeah,
no, LaMelo has it all right now, and he's not really going to waste much more time with the Charlotte Hornets. They're just going to keep playing around with
no.
it.
I mean, Lamelo's starting to put it all together. I mean, I think he already has, but he's putting everything together and becoming a more complete player.
Mm,
And I think after he does, I think he's got a good window, and it should not be with the Charlotte Hornets
absolutely not. I would have to agree. It should not be with them. All right.
for his sake.
Let me say this first.
Boom.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with the Giannis and Dame duo.
Agreed.
I like it. I hope it continues. I hope they can figure it out. Maybe Bobby Portis can stop taking what did he take? He took something that got him suspended. Um,
Oh,
but
really?
yeah,
Bobby's off the juice?
no. He literally said like he even said I'm pretty sure even Milwaukee like is fully like believing him even if it's a lie. He took like Toradol or something like he
You can't take
he
Toradol?
took what did Bobby Portis take? He said I mean he it was a situation where it was like I was given this and I really didn't know I couldn't take it like
Yeah.
Because he got suspended for violating the anti-drug, um, anti-drug
Oh,
tramadol. What did I say?
Toradol. Toradol
Tramadol.
is like ibuprofen, strong ibuprofen.
Tramadol is what he took.
Tramadol. I don't know what that is.
Tramadol. That is what bro took. But I think that you expect a lot from that duo, and like
Yeah.
the same thing with Kyrie, where it's like if we're just looking at a timetable, if Milwaukee's a team that doesn't make it out of the first or second round,
Hmm.
I, it's not that Dame should walk, but maybe look at a team that is a Dame away from not being a question if they're going to be contenders or not.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of the weird thing about Milwaukee was like when Dame was planning on going there was that Milwaukee kind of did their thing already,
Mm.
and it's not like honestly Milwaukee was just them putting themselves back together away from fighting for a championship again.
Mm.
Dame obviously is a cool addition, but it wasn't like a necessary. They're a Dame away from being great, and it didn't really take them to the next level. It's
Um,
cool.
Here's some players that don't deserve to rot in Utah. Laurie Markkinen, Colin
Jordan Clarkson,
Sexton, John Collins, Jordan Clarkson.
very young
Um,
players with potential.
like Laurie Markkinen, Colin Sexton,
Not very young, but
John Collins, Jordan Clarkson.
yeah.
You have
Like
four
the
of,
second you go to Utah and put that ugly ass jersey on, no one talks about you.
but like it is criminal that their careers are being wasted in Utah right now.
Of
When
course,
they could literally all four be on another team just in a better market
yes.
or just a better team. And
But none of these guys are going to be ones
okay,
or top players on teams. Laurie, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, they all got their I don't this team could this is a squad full of hoopers that would be fun to watch just on a daily basis. I don't know if they're in the contender conversation, but they shouldn't
Yeah,
be
but
13 wins.
nice,
13 wins. 13 wins.
spectacular.
So
But no, I think that each of those players can
14.
have an impact on a contending team. If you put them on a team by themselves, it's not gonna. It's not
Absolutely.
worth it.
You could send all four of
But
these.
all those dudes can go assist real teams. Put one of those guys on the Lakers.
Put one of them guys on
Put someone on
Dallas.
the Suns. Put someone on Dallas. Put someone somewhere.
Yes, bro. Come on. Throw that.
Move these
Just
guys.
saying. It's like that is a team. Fuck a hot seat. It's a hot city. It's just a hot
For real.
team. It's just they all need to just up and go. Um Indiana.
Mm.
Now they're sitting in a weird spot because after last season, I believe their expectations are through the roof. And they
Yes.
started off a little shaky, but now they're sitting at what? They're sitting at fifth. They're sitting at the fifth seed, 32-24.
It's not
So
bad at all.
their expectations were high. They're sitting in the fourth in the East. They're sitting at fifth in the East. Now it's not that big of a drop off after
it's tight.
third. It's
Yep.
37 for the Knicks, and then 32 wins for the Pacers, or 32 wins for the Bucks, 32 wins for the Pacers. The thing is, right now, playoff start, Pacers Bucks first round.
Bucks.
Pacers it's 4-1, 4-2.
Yeah.
It's 4-1, 4-2. And
I mean, yeah.
but it's if I'm Tyrese Halliburton and it's like I just had this great year last season, and we come off next year we come out next year in a slump. It's like maybe you take a step back and you go. It's like yes, I was able to produce a lot with what I have here in Indiana. But maybe Miles Turner and Pascal Siakam isn't as attractive as I thought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like maybe they just maybe it just wasn't as an appealing three-headed monster as Tyrese Halliburton had expected. Now, obviously, I think he's going to be in Indiana for a brick. But if we're just talking in this league, particularly in this league alone, Devin. I mean, this is a completely player-driven league. If
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton in the next year or two becomes completely unsatisfied with the Indiana Pacers, he's going to be able to find a way out.
Yes.
So,
Well, my thing it's like I know Tyrese is good and wants to be a Pacer or whatever, but there's no like clear cut like with Charlotte. It's like Charlotte does not deserve LaMelo.
yes.
With the Pacers, it's like Tyrese is so streaky and even at his best, they're not, or this team at least isn't a true contender. But that's kind of how the Pacers are. They're kind of a middle of the road type of squad. I don't know if the Pacers deserve any more. I don't know if Tyrese Halliburton deserves more. But I think Tyrese. I mean, I don't think this Pacers thing is gonna work
I mean, Miles Turner was
unless
being
they really change some shit up. But
Miles Turner was in conversations for trades earlier this year, and Siakam seemed more of a like, here, fuck it, like we're
yeah,
gonna
let's
we're
see
gonna
what
tag you up
happens.
with
Yeah,
Siakam, which isn't obviously there's nothing wrong with the move. It's just it doesn't really seem like they're like fully bought in. Tyrese is our star. Let's build around him right now. Or let's just
yeah,
get names. Let's get Pat
yeah,
Cal. Let's
exactly. Yeah,
or and then but just the fact that they're seeing what they could get from Miles Turner makes me wonder what exactly their plan is for the future.
yeah.
But there's my part two of NBA teams on the hot seat to lose their star or stars.